Hi everyone and welcome. Today we'd like to present to you the latest improvements we've made to our artist tech stack solution, the aim of which is to support artists in understanding the performance and popularity of their music. Specifically, we'd like to take you through three new product features that we've added to the tech stack. The first of which is a performance analytics dashboard, which gives an overview of popularity rating of your tracks as an artist, as well as albums, as well as other key metrics. And then secondly, a music analytics dashboard, which really takes a deep dive into the characteristics of your music according to some defined features. And finally, a predictive model that's been built to help predict the popularity of unreleased songs. So firstly, we'll dive into the performance analytics dashboard, which comprises of a few different pages. The first of which is this page, which really provides you as an artist an overview of your performance across some key metrics. So here we take the example of Drake, where once the name is selected, you have the popularity score out of 100, and then where the artist sits as a percentage of total artists. In this case, in the top 1%, and then as well as the top 1% in his genre. It also includes followers, total streams, and the number of songs that have crossed 100 million streams. Below that, you have a couple of tables, which once again are dynamic and can be selected. And in this case, we can see on descending order the popularity of different tracks and popularity of the artist's albums. The second part of the dashboard is a section that really looks at popularity rating specifically. So on the right-hand side, there are three indicators of popularity that have been created. One is popularity score, the other is average track popularity and average album popularity, which once again can be selected to give you those key metrics. And then those can be compared to the average distribution of other artists in the same genre. So in this case, hip hop. So really gives a quick snapshot for the artist as to where they stand with regards to their own popularity of their tracks and albums. If we then move on to playlists and charts, so this is quite simple, but really provides a quick snapshot for the artist as to where the distribution of where their songs exist. So here specifically for playlists and charts being on the right-hand side, playlists on the left. And yeah, in this case for Ed Sheeran, really just gives a quick snapshot as to where his songs are distributed across those three music platforms. I will now pass over to Kirill, who will take you through the music analytics piece.
Yeah, thank you, Viv. So the correlation between followers and popularity is reasonably high. An obvious conclusion is that artists influence track popularity, whether the track is good or not. But what else affects the popularity? Let's dive deeper into music and look at this from a different approach, by assessing sound elements that we can see on those two graphs. Track features are distributed from 0 to 1, where 1 is the most and 0 is the least. In case of danceability, 1 is more danceable. Higher tempo, stable rhythm, strong beat, it makes you want to dance. In speechiness, for example, rap would be located somewhere in the middle. So the chart on the left shows you top artists by popularity. We can see how their aspects differ from each other. Now let's look at the right one. This is the average distribution of those features by genre. So if we use Drake as an example, a very popular artist, and his track One Dance. Yeah, we can now compare it to the average characteristics in genre and in popularity range. By analyzing these features for our model, we can predict the popularity more precisely. Elishka will demonstrate it to you now.
Thank you, Carol. So the next feature we created is the option to predict the popularity of new released songs. If you are a famous artist, you have a lot of support from your record label who will plan for you which songs from your new album have the best potential and should be promoted. But what if you are a small artist without this support? How do you select the most promising songs? You can do that either by your artistic intuition or using science. For example, with our prediction model that predicts the popularity on a song level. The way this model works is that it takes into consideration audio characteristics like danceability, tempo, and so on, exactly what Kirill just showed. And optionally, it can also take into account the artist's popularity. I'm going to demo this to you on Tyson Lehman, which is a small artist, singer-songwriter from Tennessee, who sings about the simplicity of great American values. So I will share that with you right now. So this is what our model looks like. You simply have to type your name as an artist here, Tyson Lehman, click enter, and it runs the model. And here in the bottom, we already have the predictions. So here we have the list of tracks by Tyson Lehman and the popularity prediction. The higher the number is, the higher the popularity would be. So for example, here the model tells us that tracks like Outlaws and Angels, Can't Get Enough of You, and Day After Whiskey have the highest potential to be popular. So Tyson should create singles or music videos out of them. Whereas tracks like After Party, Who Am I to Prove My Daddy Wrong, and Call 911 do not have such a high potential, so probably he should not promote them. So in conclusion, using our model, artists are empowered to make the best choice to become as successful as possible. Now I'm going to hand over back to Viv for conclusions.
Thank you, Eliska. And yes, that brings us to the end of the presentation, where we covered, as mentioned, 3 features. So our 2 dashboards, business analytics covering music analytics, and then the predictive model. We hope you enjoyed the presentation, and do let us know if you have any questions.